Good evening, everyone. It's Wednesday night and time for another Facebook Live. Thank you for letting me delay this an hour. I had a hair appointment and it was a color too, so that always takes a while. While I'm waiting for y'all to get on, I'm going to go over and share this on my laptop. If I can, I don't know why Facebook seems to do something different every time. Hey, Nancy. Since I was late, you got to join us. I'm trying to get it shared. And of course, it looks different on my laptop than it did last week. I just want to find it and share it. No. I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh. Hey, Allison. I'm just trying to get it so I can share the video to my group, but my laptop is not cooperating. I can't seem to find the video on my page. Oh well. I may just have to find it later and share it because it's not. No. All right. I don't know why it's not behaving tonight, so I'll just share it later. We'll get started. I won't make you wait any longer. So I am going to attempt to do the 12 days of Christmas. I will not be doing a video for everyone like some ladies are, and I don't know that they'll all be consecutive. I had my booster shot yesterday, and I have felt bad all day today, so I don't know that there'll be anything tomorrow on Facebook. We'll see. But tonight we are looking at the gingerbread. Let me pull out the catalog so I can show you in there. It's a really fun sweet. I've told you before, if you've watched Gingerbread and Peppermint, that I wasn't going to buy this sweet until I went to a retreat. And they used it at the retreat, and then I had to buy it. So it has really fun paper. The dies are really fun. I think this is all retiring. I have not had a chance to go through and mark my book. I did hear somebody say the pillow box carried over those dies, but I think the whole gingerbread suite is retiring. So if you something that you're interested in, you need to go ahead and get it. This is the card we're going to make. I sent this card out as thank yous to one of my card classes. So I thought I would show you how I made it. And then at the end, I'll show you some other cards. They're the ones that I posted on Facebook. And then at the very end, if I can remember, I'll tell you who won this card from 2 weeks ago. As always, I will post the dimensions for this card on my blog. Hopefully I can get that done tonight. If not, I'll get it tomorrow. Hey, Jackie. But let's get started making this. So you don't have to worry about writing down any dimensions or anything. I'll put it all on my blog at some point. All right. So I did cheat a little bit. I have the old adhesive sheets. So they still say Sizzix on them, but we have new ones. But this is just two-sided adhesive. So you peel it up, and I had a piece from when I was making the thank you cards. So this already has adhesive on the back of it. So you peel up the top of the adhesive, put your cardstock in there, and then just cut around it. So now you have adhesive on the back. That comes in very handy when you're doing intricate dies like this. Makes it very easy to adhere them. But let's do our stamping first, and then we'll build our little bell there. So this is for the inside. This is Old Olive, and it's a little bit dark. So I have for my sentiment Real Red. So these are the colors that are in the designer series paper. So real red. And I'm just going to stamp my sentiment kind of towards the right. Let me see if I can do this, not being right over it. Not bad. And then for the inside, I used cinnamon cider. And I'm going to, since I'm going to use the bell stamp, I'm going to get my foam pad because it's a pretty solid stamp. And I want to be sure I get a good image. My sleeves are a little long. I'm afraid I'm going to get them into the ink. And I just put this down in the corner. Whoops. Helps if you get the whole thing inked up first. So I just put it down here in the corner. And this is cinnamon cider. There. See, it looks like a little gingerbread cookie, which is what we're putting on the front. All right. That's all the stamping. So set that aside. That's our inside. Now we can put our card together. Let's do our die cutting. I'm going to move this out of the way. It's easier to roll the die cutting machine if you don't have that paper. So I have my mini. And the dies that go with this set, I guess I didn't really show you. That's the stamp set. So snowflake ornament bell, some little peppermint candies, some nice sentiments and little tiny peppermints, a nice border. And then the dies cut out the snowflake, the ornament, and the bell. And then you also have a star, which you don't have a stamp for. So we're going to cut this intricate bell out. I already used the outline of the bell to cut one out of cinnamon cider. But now I've got, get my pleats. I've got this paper that has the adhesive on it. So we're going to run this through our little mini cut and emboss machine. And it's a little thicker because it has that adhesive on the back. I'm going to go ahead and run it forwards and backwards. All right, there we go. Get this out of the way. Put our machine away. All right. I'm going to paper it back. And I just put this, I mean, you could put it anywhere, but I just put it in the stamp case with this. So I could do some more later. Could probably get one more. No, probably not any of the ones. Maybe if you did little peppermints, you could. So this is our, I don't remember what, this is our take your pick tool that has the die brush on it. It's got this foam mat in here, so it just helps, and that makes it come out very easily. There we go. I'm going to put my die away so I don't lose it. Put this away. All right, and then because I wanted it to be shimmery, I took my Wink of Stella and I just brushed it all over this. Now you may not be able to see on camera how glimmery this is, but it's really pretty. I'll hold it up in a minute and see if you can see. No, it's just too hard to pick up that glimmer on camera, but trust me, it's very glimmery. So all we need to do now, we have our plain one, is just find a corner to peel off this backing. And if I hadn't used that die brush, this would also pull any pieces that were still left. So now it's all sticky on the back, which makes it so easy to make a little gingerbread cookie. And there you go. And we're ready to put all of this together. So we're using 3 different of the designer series paper. Oops. So we'll put those on our card. Oops. This one is going to go towards the bottom. And then the striped one. These papers are really fun. And some of them have the cookies that you can die cut. Let me find one real quick to show you. They have the little peppermints that you can die cut. And then there's also this. You can die cut the bells and the snowflakes. So that's fun. All right, our last strip. And I'm just leaving a little gap in between them. And they have a little bit of gap on the side. And then this is real red, and it's just punched with one of our punches. And it's going to go on flat also. So just in the middle here. And then we'll put our inside in. I can't remember if I mentioned, but everybody that comments on the video will go into the drawing to win this card. I will do a drawing next week for it. All right, so that just goes on the inside. And then I grab my scissors real quick. And I just cut a little banner in the end of it, so it's shallow. So you just cut in the middle and then cut from each corner to the middle. The trick is to get them to meet. There we go. And that is just going to go on flat also. And it just goes down here. And I kind of lined it up on the edge with this on the side towards the bottom. And then this, we're done with our Stampin' Seal. I put on with dimensionals. We'll do 3. 2 would probably have been enough, but we'll do 3. And that is going to go right in the middle of our punched out shape. And then the last thing we're going to add is one of these little, what do they call them? Gingerbread and peppermint acrylic shapes. So they come in a little container like this, and I think we want a red one. So let's pick out a red one. Maybe we'll do this one this time. I'm going to close it back up so I don't make a mess. And then I just used a glue dot. So just press that down, pick it up, and if you need to fold over any of the edges, you can, and then just put that in the middle of your cookie. And that's it. We're done. Get some of this stuff out of the way. So there you go. This and some of the other ones that we made, and these were in Kay's class. That's that ruffled red ribbon. I'm not sure if it's available again or not. We made this one in a card class I did. This was also one in Kay's. It was a shaker card. I demoed that. There's another one. This is one of the dies. These were just, and this is the snowflake die, and then this is a label die. So all of those are dies in the set. Oh, let me put it down so you can see. And some more of that fun paper. This one I really love. It's got silver foil in the background, so it's like cookies on a cookie sheet. And then dies that cut those out. This we've just cut by hand, but dies cut all of those out. Some more of the designer series paper. And then some tags. So 3 little tags. Well, they're not very little. They're kind of big. And then you can just put to and from on the back. So again, use the dies to cut out those. And then this one, there is a mask that I think it goes with this suite. And we use that to make this background. So we just took our blending brushes and made that background. And the trees we had to hand cut because there isn't a tree die. And then just some vellum to put them on. And then the last thing is this box. So if you pull this off, then the box opens up and you can put treats in there. These came from the Memories and More pack. So that's where these stickers and this, we just cut this star out of one of the Memories and More cards. And this is a Memories and More card too. And then the stickers that came with it. So that's all the stuff I have for the gingerbread and peppermint. So it's a fun suite. Like I said, if you don't have it, I think it is retiring, so you may want to get it before it's gone. And I'm sorry, I have not looked to see what's on sale. Some of the stuff that's retiring is on sale. So you want to look at that and see if there's anything on sale that you want. And if I can help you with anything, let me know. So this is the card we made last week, and the winner of this card is Betty. So I will give that. She's actually coming to my class tomorrow night, so I will give it to her tomorrow night. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Good night.